Hi, I'm going to do a review today on a scent from the house of Helmut Lang. In 2002, I think, early 2000s, Helmut Lang released three fragrances: Eau de Parfum, Eau de Cologne, and one called Cuiron, which was basically a leather slash suede fragrance. I had heard about Cuiron and had very good ratings and very good critiques and reviews. And then in 2014, these three fragrances were re-released, so they must have been discontinued at some point and then re-released. And I hazard to say reformulated to an extent. I have never smelled the originals, but I know that on places like Fragrantica, they have got two separate entries for the original releases and the current releases. I have reviewed recently Eau de Cologne, I have reviewed Eau de Parfum, and now it's 2014's version of Cuiron. This is the Traveller spray version, so it's original Helmut Lang. This is Cuiron. I'll start off by spraying and then describing to you how I perceive its scent, and then talking about it a little bit. Now this is really more of a suede than a leather, and you know the way I kind of differentiate them is that suede to me is a softer version of leather. There is no sharp edges, no sharpness to it. It's very soft and fuzzy. This leather opens up with some citrus, like an orange. There is an orangey bergamot citrus. You know, there is even like what I smell as a lemon. So it's citrus, suede, maybe there's a slightest hint of smokiness that could be coming from a different note in the base. I'm going to say straight out that this is my least favorite of the three in the set that I have, the Helmut Lang set. So I really love Eau de Parfum, Eau de Cologne's next, and Cuiron, as far as suedes go, and just talking about the actual scent, it's very nice. Okay, there's nothing. It's a lovely scent. Now here's the problem. It on me, and I'll take responsibility for it being my skin or my nose. Maybe I'm anosmic to it, although I did ask someone else if they could smell it. This, I'd be lucky to get 3 hours longevity out of it, and really no development from it from the opening. Okay, so this goes on as a very pleasant citrusy suede and stays like that, and then it says goodbye, never to be seen again. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with the smell. But having said that, if you want a couple of beautiful suede scents, the first one that springs to mind is Cuiron from the Hermescence line, the Hermes. Another one is Tom of Finland from État Libre d'Orange, which I haven't reviewed yet, and I've got a bottle of that one. Two beautiful ones, and another one is from Parfum d'Empire, which is Cuir Ottoman. That's slightly different because it's a suede and iris kind of fragrance, but the first two are different as well, but they are much more interesting, much more development, heaps better performance. And you know, you kind of need to be doing more than just being a nice smelling suede and citrus to cut it. So from the Helmut Lang perspective, from the current versions of those 3 scents, this one doesn't really cut it for me. When I read reviews of the old Cuiron, it sounds like it was a different scent altogether, much better performance. Had some slightly different notes, like it had tobacco added. There was some bit of spice like pepper. This one is really, really lacking in anything interesting other than being just a nice smelling suede. But for, this is not designer price fragrance. It's not cheap per 100. They only sell them in these little travelers or 100ml bottles. But, for me, the other two, especially Eau de Parfum, are bottle worthy. This one is not. And that's my take on Cuiron from Helmut Lang. This is a 2014 version I'm reviewing, so please bear that in mind if you are a fan of the vintage or even this one. Just keep that in mind, but let me know in the comments what your thoughts are, whether you like the reformulated modern versions of the Helmut Lang series or not. I'd be interested to hear. Thank you. It's lovely to talk to you again, and I will see you soon. Bye.